Welcome to the Bash at the Beach Football Jamboree Media Day Luncheon. I'm Sam Hickman with Focus Broadband TV, joined by Hoggard High School head football coach Craig Underwood. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Coach Underwood, been at Hoggard High School 18 years now. This will be his 9th season as the head coach. While Coach Underwood was on the staff there for Coach Braswell, and during his time as the head coach, Hoggard High School been synonymous with success in high school football in southeastern North Carolina. With that, Coach, comes great expectations.
Yes, sir.
Take us through your 2023 roster and expectations. Here we are a couple days away from the first scrimmage. Mm-hmm. What are your expectations for your football team this fall?
Well, the biggest challenge we tried to give our guys, we're a senior-heavy football team. We were pretty young last year. And so we really tried to challenge them to be a player-led football team this year, to be that senior group, really take ownership of things. And obviously we're providing the structure, all right, and all that as a coaching staff. But those guys really making it theirs and, handling situations, in practice and games and all that with a leadership mentality. And so, with that being said, they've done a great job with it so far. They were really hungry coming off of last year. We went 8-4. Which we felt like, it was a good season, but we certainly felt like we could have perhaps done better, and so that's led these guys to really train hard in the off season. So, we've got a tough non-conference schedule. We're excited to grind through that and then hopefully make a push at a conference title.
Coach Underwood, for the folks who flip on the games this weekend and it's Hoggard's turn to play, who are some names that they'll hear a lot? Who will take some snaps? Who will carry the ball some? Who are some guys you're expecting to produce for you offensively?
Well, I think offensively, we'll start. With our quarterback Hudson Wilharm. He was leading the conference in about all categories last year until he went down with an injury. He has really trained hard to get back, and has just become an incredible leader for our program. So he's doing a great job. Just managing our offense, and spreading the ball around. Our offensive line, it's led by Prince Oatman and Jason Smith. Those two guys and the two seniors, Will Myatt, Jacob Kraft, and Michael Gibbs. That's 5 guys that are really we're looking to hang things on. As an offensive front, and to push us to success. We return every receiver. I don't think I've ever had that before. We did not have a senior in the receiving corps. And so you got Skylar Merrill and Bo Toops as 2 seniors that are, kind of the experienced leaders. But Nas Session and Blake Edwards, those 2 guys were dynamic sophomores for us last year. And then finishing up in the backfield, I got to name them all because they all pretty much started last year and they're back. So it's exciting. Mikel Bellamy, Javion Joseph Fontaine, and Tamir Webb. All 3 of those guys had significant touches and touchdowns last year, and they're all back. So, needless to say, we're pretty experienced on offense, and like you said, with that becomes big expectations. We tend to hang our hat on our defense, and we will continue to do so, but we're looking for our offense to be tone-setting as well.
Really nice luxury for high school football teams to have a lot of returning players.
Yeah.
On the flip side, Coach, when your opponent has the ball, it feels like Hoggard has had at least one elite pass rusher the last 2, 3, 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Defensively, who are you looking for? Do you have that guy on the edge this year, or multiple guys? Take me through your squad defensively.
I tell you, it all starts with Malachi West. Malachi was Player of the Year last year. He had 18 sacks last year, so just he is tough. He's tough on the edge, and we try to move him around a little bit. But then you follow it up right away with Reagan Prenny, who's our leading tackler, over 120 tackles last year as an inside linebacker. Just both those guys, they set the tone for the whole thing. Just like we return all of our receivers, we actually return our secondary as well. So that's made interesting matchups in spring ball, through summer, through camp. When you've got an entire starting lineup returning at receiver and DB, those guys just compete like crazy every day. You look at Jermaine Armour, who's here today, and Josiah Gillespie, those guys just being senior leaders in that secondary. And I can just keep naming names. Tyron Bell, David Drayton, those are 2 D linemen that are really setting the tone. And then Rylan Edwards is our middle linebacker coming up from the JV. He's really flying around too. So I'm excited about that defensive unit. We've lived on defense for a long time, and we take a lot of pride in it.
Hoggard High School head football coach Craig Underwood. Coach, thank you for joining us. Good luck to you this weekend, and good luck to you this season.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
really
Coach.
appreciate it.
Thank you.